He ain't ESPN, he ain't the pro. Just Vinny and a guest breaking down how it goes. On the tabletop to the PC. If you love this hobby, your family. Global talk, no fanboy spin. Just a straight up game of talking to win. Below replacement. Level Vinny, keep it real, no settle. Sports Sim Talk. Let's go!
Welcome to Below Replacement Level Show. That's our little theme song. We're going to have to get that changed up. I got to talk to the boss about that, Jamie.
Yeah, you could play that funky music, white boy.
There you go. Or play that funky game. Play that funky game, white boy. Yeah, so we're here. We're back. I'm trying to do a show each week. So thank you for those who are joining us now and join us in. I'm here with John Bergeron, who's been 4 times in a row. I think we discovered that he's going to have to be my co-host. So welcome, John. Welcome, Michael Owens, who we had on before. That was a fantastic show we had, and got a lot of views. So we are here to talk about the playoffs of hockey and basketball, new releases on some of the games of both those sports, and who we're rooting for, and most of all, what are we playing? Are we doing any playoff stuff? And are you playing any hockey? Are you playing any basketball? That's kind of the theme where we're at. And yeah, so let's see where it takes us. Mike, I'm going to start with you because you completed the 25-26 hoops cards for play.com, correct?
Just recently, actually, I think yesterday. Yesterday it was finalized. I was proofreading it for a few days, but I think he's actually got it on sale now on the site.
He does. I'm shocked. It was yesterday. He's a magician because I know he was at the convention too.
I guess he pressed the button and
That's
there
it.
you go.
He's got that magic wand, like what's his kid's name? The lightning head, Harry Potter. Yeah, just boom. Yeah, somebody posted it, so I need to get to order that. And John, I guess we could announce that, or can we announce that, or you finished your work?
Yeah. Just earlier this week, I guess, Monday or Tuesday, I submitted the ratings to Keith for the World Cup projection set. I guess we can't call it the World Cup because of trademark reasons. We settled on soccer tournament or something like that. But yeah, so I think we can say World Cup here, but in an official capacity, it itself doesn't have the World Cup name attached to it.
How do you rate those? Like, how do you rate that, John? How do you know who is on like a certain team, like Ghana or something? Like, how do you know the quality? Like, have you seen a lot of these players or?
Some of the players I do know, like typically the cream of the crop players are playing somewhere in Europe or South America or whatever. Some of them even in Major League Soccer. So I do kind of know the players a little bit that way. Oftentimes I'll just go based off of the ratings when the players were in the qualification process, and I'll see who was dressed most often, who played the most key minutes for teams, and who helped, contribute to the victories or just to the game in general. And that's essentially how the rosters will be constructed. I will look player by player and see how their season is going at club level in the past couple seasons. So I'll kind of gauge where they are, what player they are, if they're more of a defensive player or offensive player, and I'll project the ratings kind of based on that, more or less.
I guess it depends on
easy
positions.
because you got a wide range of errors you can make. for lack of a better way of wording, it's projection.
Yeah.
Who really nails these things? Nobody. If they did,
Yeah.
Well, it's only for fun, really. I mean, it's like I enjoy it. I enjoy playing these types of sets because there's not written in stone. You don't know what happened exactly
right,
when you're playing it.
right,
Yeah,
right.
Kind of like
in a way,
fictional
it's
teams.
kind of a fictional set, right? Because you're given these ratings for something that hasn't happened, and you hope you're more right than wrong,
Right.
but who knows, right?
Right, right. Welcome, Jeff. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night. I almost said Friday, but you guys know me by now. I'm shot out of a cannon. Again, I'm here with John Bergeron and Michael Owens, two guys who I really love. I really do. So we're here to talk about, even though we were talking soccer, but this show we could get sidetracked easily, but we're talking hockey and basketball with the playoffs and the games. And yeah, so Michael, we were just saying how he just released the new hoop set, which I have to order, and the man on that. Now, Mike, that's a set you do all by yourself?
Yeah. Well, I've got a lot of stuff on my spreadsheets already, like that calculates a lot of the stuff, like the free throws and once I pull the basketball reference, it just automatically can figure out certain things. Other things, obviously, it's objective or subjective. Some of it's very subjective, but it's like with John Bergeron. John, he probably has to have a certain amount of qualities on a team, regardless. Like for instance, a poor team might only have way less qualities than a good team to play
Correct.
with. So it's easy to rate teams that are really good. It's hard to rate teams that are really bad.
Did you hook my Knicks up? Are they really, really like the best team in the world? Or?
The Knicks are pretty crappy, but I'm just kidding.
They got a shot. They got a shot. They
The
look
thing
good.
is, the thing that frustrates me about basketball is that the first round of the playoffs makes sense. Then it doesn't make sense after the first round. In the second round, why is Detroit playing Cleveland and New York is playing Philadelphia? Like, why would Detroit have to play a harder team than New York?
Well, the same thing with the hockey playoffs, right?
Yeah,
First
I'm
round
just
is
saying
insane.
it seems silly to me to play all these games and then just it doesn't really matter after.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Me and a friend of mine, and it stems from our Stratomatic Football League. He runs one. He helps me run mine. It's like, so we reseed after the first round because there's teams that win a division. Like in one of our leagues, there's a team that wins a division. He's under 500, but he's going to win that division. Well, guess what? After the first round, he gets the bye for winning that division. But after the first round, he's going to the bottom of the pack. And the top team, me, will be playing that team. First time ever I finished with the best record. Probably the kiss of death. But whatever it is, I don't know why professionals do that. Like Gary Bettman was quoted as saying, "Oh, we have the best first round in sports." Well, of course you do, but it's stupid. It's stupid. Why would Montreal have had to open up against Tampa Bay? In the end, we beat them. It's given me a lot of confidence that we could beat anybody because they are a very good team. And Vasilevsky was playing like it was 2020 all over again, or 2019. So, but it's not a good system.
From what I understand, the NHL changed that at some point because when I first got into hockey myself in the 80s and 90s, it was divisional playoffs. So you would have, similar to how it is today. There's a few nuances today that's kind of weird, but essentially first versus fourth, second versus third, and then you play out of that division. And what was difficult, and Michael, you probably know this better than anyone, the Winnipeg Jets were always stuck with the Oilers and the Flames and trying to beat them to try to get out, and it never happened. Never ever happened. So in that way, it's similar to today, but there was for a time where the seeding went 1-8, and then they would reseed after the first round, which is what we're talking about here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even
so if you did have a couple of
like
upsets,
in the NHL, they used to have 1 versus 16,
right?
which
Right.
and 2 versus 15, and then whoever won one versus like it was continued the same way.
Right.
I think they only did that for like 2 years, and then they went back. They decided, oh, we need divisions again.
You know, I
Like-
loved it like
Yeah.
that. If you're going to do the conferences, just do it the same way. How many teams you're putting in there, that's one thing. But do it, you know, you could separate the conferences. I get it. But I didn't like I don't like the way it's set up. But
Well,
both
I
the
think if
teams I'm
you're
rooting
if a
for.
Minnesota Wild fan or a Dallas Star fan, it's even worse because they played each other in the first round,
Yeah.
and they were like two of the top teams in the whole NHL.
Well, that's how I felt when we played Tampa Bay.
And you played them and they played on the road. The
Yeah.
first game, like, they should have been playing a home game.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have been. It's a different setup, but
And then you see the Oilers playing Anaheim, and it was really frustrating for me because even though they lost, it's frustrating to me because the Oilers didn't deserve to be playing Anaheim. They deserved to be playing a team that was much better.
yeah. Well, they got
knocked out anyway, which is good. But
yep. I like that Anaheim team. They're going to be good.
yeah,
gonna
they're
be
exciting
good
to
for
watch.
sure.
Like there's 2 or 3 teams that I really enjoy watching. Montreal is one of them. Anaheim was one of them until they got eliminated.
There's a man after my own heart. Good evening,
And-
Keith. Thank you. I'll just keep that up on the screen for the next hour. I'm excited. I am excited. We
Has
almost
that game started yet? I don't even know.
All right. So that's the other thing I wanted to mention. If you see me looking down, I'm not ignoring anybody, but I am going to be checking in on the game. So yeah, me and my brother, who's also a Canadians fan, I couldn't pull it off, but we were going to go to Buffalo. They're singing the anthem right now. So
Oh, okay.
look at the crowd. Oh, there was no better atmosphere.
You know, it was really funny, Vinny, in the last game when I was watching Montreal and Buffalo on whatever night, Thursday night. I was thinking to myself, does Demidov ever get a shot that's on goal, or does he just miss the net every single time he takes a shot?
Listen, that's
And-
all
and
I've
then
been
he
talking
scored.
about. That's all I've been talking about. And I said, if this kid finds the net, you better watch out
Yeah,
because
because
he's
he could
gotten
get
a
50
lot of
goals
opportunity.
if he could put it on target.
He's going to be a really good player. And I like him because he's not lazy. He'll back check. He's got good stick. He has a good edge game. I like him a lot. He's a baby. I mean, I really like him a lot. Hey, Chris, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I know a lot of people can't make it, well, a lot for what we get. People are traveling home from the convention. And I just, me and my wife were talking today. I actually prayed about them getting home safe and everybody just getting back. Some of them have long, long drives. Our buddy
How far
George
is it
Aldis,
It's close to, like that convention. Where was that? Connecticut or
4 hours for me.
4 hours?
Yeah, but you know George. You guys know George. You guys got to hook up with him. He's an Ottawa guy too. George Caldas.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, he's a sweetheart. He's not a big person on social media. Absolute sweetheart, and he's in Ottawa. So
I didn't know that.
yeah.
He's
You
he's
guys
much closer
can
to
get
me than anyone else. I guess.
Yeah, and isn't
Yeah.
Jim near you?
Jim. Yeah, he's literally like down the block.
I mean, do I have to coordinate the gatherings? What's wrong with you people?
We chat offline every now and again, and so we're working on something. So
Oh, cool. He and I always talking. He's because he's gotten into hoops basketball game, which
Good.
I'm like locked in totally. So like it looks like for now my basketball games are prime time and hoops. And wow, he's into it. We're not sharing too much. I don't like posting my stuff. Tell me to just hold on, people. Yep, they scored. Buffalo.
Buffalo?
What a giveaway.
Buffalo scored already?
Darlene. Well, my phone buzzed. My brother, I won't use the language he used. But yeah,
we're
it's just a
gonna
giveaway.
give live up during the game.
That's it. Sorry, guys. I know, but
Michael, we're gonna have to take over the show.
Yeah,
guess so.
so
then he's busy.
Yeah, because
So Darlene scored for Buffalo?
yeah, Slavkovsky should be benched. He's played the worst player on the team. Anyway, I did say we were going to talk about hockey. So
Yeah.
if I start getting green around the gills, and don't get upset, I'm not sick. I'll be this can't happen. They got to end this tonight. Anyway, talking
I don't
about
think
basketball.
I
So
think the Canadians would take Game 7 anyway if they lost tonight.
I don't want to go to Game 7.
I just think they play better in Buffalo.
They seem to be playing better on the road all year.
Yeah, but I like watching
Sean says,
Hudson play too. Like Lane Hudson's a good player to watch.
oh, he's real good. Real good.
He's
Sean,
crazy good. Yeah.
they said that the other night too. So I'll just leave it at that.
Who said what?
They remember the other night, Dobish gave up what? 3 goals?
Oh yeah, I was so angry after
And
that
everybody's
third
like,
goal.
oh, they're not winning. They're not winning. Well, guess what? That was the last 3 they scored. So team drives me nuts, but they're good. And, you expect these things. They're the youngest team in the league. They're still young. They're still going to make some mistakes, but we'll get there.
They're very young. It's just it's scary how good they are. And even though I'm not a fan of the team, you can see that the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years, if they keep the core together, it's going to be dangerous.
And they got a lot of them locked up. And Buffalo's going to be real good. It's going to be, guess what happened? Sean, I'm going to have to single you out all night. Go. But Jack Guy. Listen, if Jack Guy scores, we're winning. Come on. Too bad we don't have a live feed of the game, like right here for everybody.
So it's 1-1 already? Wow.
Yeah. Well, look at the other night. It was 3-3 inside of like 4 breaths.
Yeah, that was crazy the other night.
Yeah.
And especially after watching Montreal and Tampa Bay for 7 games and watching all these low scores over and over and over.
Game 1 of Colorado and Minnesota was what, 9-7 or something, the final?
That was insane.
Ridiculous.
Nobody's beating Colorado anyway.
And what about when Colorado came back from 3-0?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Wow, that was pretty eye-opening when that happened because it made me realize just how good Colorado is. Like
they're great.
They looked dead in the first period,
and redemption for McKinnon scoring that goal from that spot with like when they
exactly
showed
what my brother said.
Unfortunately, in the Olympics he couldn't do it. But
no, I know, but his goal was from the same
spot.
exact spot, and you've got a wide open net in the Olympics.
I love that guy.
Spot that big.
He's so good.
Crazy.
He is so good. Hey, Demi, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
And even that overtime goal was pretty amazing. When the guy went around the net, Natchez, and fired it across straight to, I don't remember the guy's name that scored, the defenseman that was rushing into the play. That was pretty amazing too. Kulak, maybe? Was that who scored?
I think it was.
Kulak, yeah.
I think it was.
That was a pretty amazing goal. My biggest, there's 2 things that I'm happy about in the playoffs. One is the Oilers getting eliminated in the first round. I did not want to watch this again.
To Jim McGregor.
And then the Habs playing well is another good thing. For so far, winning the first round and then probably winning the second round.
With all the nonsense going on with Canada and stuff like that, and I gotta believe that they would they would be happy if any Canadian team would win at that point, or is it that insane where would only if Winnipeg won, Canadian fans wouldn't be happy, or Toronto fans wouldn't be happy?
I think it's John could probably attest to this too. Like in Canada, you might have a team in Canada you dislike. You might like some teams in Canada, but there's probably one team you would dislike.
I
really
dislike the team in my hometown.
The Edmonton Oilers.
Right,
I've always disliked them.
I'm going to address this for Chris. So, Chris, I know who you're talking about. Your best way, you know what his nickname is? Wi-Fi. I forget who gave it to him. I think it was Josh Anderson, because his name is spelled like a password. but it's called Jack Guy. Jack Guy. And he's one tough kid. He just sometimes gets too stupid and takes penalties but he's a kid. He'll learn when it's time to step it up and time not to go and, take a dumb penalty. But yeah, Jack Guy, Arbor Jack Guy. He's not bad.
Where's he from? It's like, is he from like a different, like Europe somewhere? Or?
I'll
Kind of
look
a
it up
strange
right
name.
now. I got hockey
Yeah, look
reference.
that up. I forget.
Is it Slovakia or something like that?
No, he's not
think he is.
Slovakian.
Hmm?
Jack Guy? No.
Oh, he's Canadian. Hey,
I thought he was.
Okay.
I thought he
I
was.
wasn't sure. Like Slavkovsky's from like Slovakia or something, isn't he?
Oh, good save. Slavkovsky is from
he's Slovak.
Slovakia. He has
Yeah.
been terrible.
You don't seem to
Terrible.
like that guy very much.
So, you know what? I got to tell you, when he
I
was
like
first
him.
drafted, I was like, we'll see. Okay, Montreal knows more than I do, right? They get paid for a living to do that, GMs and scouts. And when he started playing, it took him a while to catch on. I said, did we just pick like the number one overall pick for a defensive type forward? Because that would stink. So he started to play a lot better. He had a very good season this year. He dominated in the Olympics. I mean, he was a one-man gang. He had the 3 goals in game 1 against Tampa Bay and has disappeared. All of a sudden, I was telling my brother, he's like turning into Pavel Datsyuk, trying to make these passes that he's not capable of. He's trying to be you're a power forward. Play like one. And he hasn't been. I bet he has more giveaways than half the team. So, but again, he's another one. He's young. I think he's going to be good. He's a
Well, he
big
was
boy.
the second pick overall, wasn't he?
First.
He was number one.
Yeah.
Was he number 1? Well, he's
Yeah.
from what I've seen, he's a pretty good player.
He is. He's better than what I thought
he
he
gets
was.
in front of the net like really well.
Yes.
Like the Montreal's power play is pretty scary sometimes when you watch it.
When he what a save. When he plays his game the way he's supposed to play it, he's very, very effective. But then
He's
again,
got a good shot. He just doesn't do it enough.
What's
Like
that?
you said, he tries to pass a lot,
Insane passes.
but
though.
he's got really good low hard shot.
Oh yeah.
that goalies
He's a good
struggle
all-around
with,
player.
but he doesn't use it very often.
And he's a strong kid. I think that when Hagel kind of dropped him, not kind of, he did drop him in that fight. I don't know. It felt like it was changed since like that moment. And I hope
Maybe he's
doesn't
dealing
get
with an
done.
injury that no one knows about. We won't hear
It
about
could
till
be.
they're done, right?
You're right. And that happens all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, wow, these hockey players are tough. And then you see LeBron James. No comment. Christopher.
There's a lot of controversy in the basketball playoffs right now about officiating, I've noticed.
Yes.
Especially with SGA getting all those free throws and then I can't remember what game I was watching. Where was it? The Lakers in Oklahoma? No, I think it was before that. The series before that one, when a guy was Phoenix. Maybe it was Phoenix playing. Where Booker was called for an offensive foul. Really weird call. Like,
yeah, they're saying there's more fouls, and it's opposite of hockey. That's where there's more fouls being called in the basketball playoffs than there are in the regular season. And I know it's a different game. They play it a lot harder, a lot more defense, but I don't know. Like I said, I just got back into the NBA this year. I'm loving it. I'm astounded by some of these guys. It's like I keep bringing up like Wembayana. I mean, he's 7'4". I've seen him take the ball up the court.
that guy's an amazing player.
He's a freak. He's an absolute freak. Unbelievable. Don't even try to take it to the net.
All due respect to your Knicks, Vinny, I think the winner is going to be in the West. It'll be OKC or San Antonio.
I think agree.
In fact, that will be probably the series of the year Oklahoma City against San Antonio.
Yeah,
And just a
I
testament.
think
That will go all 7, I think.
yeah.
And as a testament to Wembanyama, I mean, they were horrible before they drafted him. I think they had I don't think they had 20 wins the year they drafted him.
It's funny how one player can make such a difference in the NBA.
A player like that, oh my goodness gracious. I forget how many blocks he had the other night. They railroaded Minnesota.
Well, then I don't know. There's, I guess, is there controversy about him not getting suspended for that elbow in the guy's face?
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about it, but
Well, then on Minnesota, some guy got elbowed right in the face, right in front of. He got kicked out of the game, but they thought they were going to suspend him too, but they didn't. And he probably deserved to be suspended.
Sometimes the superstars get away with stuff, right?
yeah. Now, was that the game he got tossed?
Game 5,
in
Game 5 in Minnesota, he got tossed.
Yes.
Or whatever it was. Game 4.
I'm surprised they didn't
Game
follow
4
that
in
up.
Minnesota.
I'm surprised but the players today are just like collectively, like the Knicks played excellent defense. Excellent defense. They know how to cover up for the guys that are like Jalen Brunson's, that's not his game. They know how to cover him up. Minnesota plays good defense, but how do you defend a guy like Wembanyama? And then you got the what's his name? He's the rookie of the year, the point guard. Stefan
Castle.
Oh my goodness. Then you had the kid on Philadelphia too, trying to do it himself, Cade Cunningham.
On Detroit.
On Detroit, I mean, trying how to do it himself. Cade, he's unbelievable.
I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen between Detroit and New York.
I think we could beat them. But
Well,
it's if Cleveland does beat Detroit, they're going to Game 7.
So.
Yeah, but
Cleveland and Detroit are going to Game 7, so it could be could be Cavs.
Detroit
Detroit won Game 7 already, I think.
The game the other night.
No, Detroit won. I think Detroit won in Game 7.
They were talking. I was listening to the radio today, and they're talking about Game 7 between the two.
Yeah, no.
Take a look, because I thought they won.
No, because Detroit's has home advantage, and they won that game in Cleveland.
They won. I think Detroit won Game 7 I think Detroit won Game 7 at home, didn't they?
No, it's Sunday.
Oh, Game 6. Game 6 was yesterday.
Game 6 was in Cleveland.
It yesterday? I know Detroit tied it. I know that Detroit won the last
They tied
game.
the series yesterday.
But that game was in Cleveland, right?
Yes.
And they won by
Detroit,
13 points or something, right?
Yeah. It was more than that, I think.
21.
Yeah.
115 and 94.
Yep.
Okay, and now they're playing Game 7 in Detroit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be in
That's
Detroit. I don't know.
That's why I think they're going to win it. Tomorrow. Yep.
For some reason, I thought that was Game 7. I couldn't remember.
That's why I think they're going to win it. No, because Detroit has home ice. Score. Gee, what am I watching? What did I say before when we were off the air? Demidov?
He scored again?
Be very careful. He found the net. I said as soon as he finds the net.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't shoot wide, he can score.
There's a lot of time for Buffalo to come back.
All right, and with that, people, thanks for joining. No, I like this kid Demidov a lot. So we'll see.
I liked him when he showed up last year. I was pretty excited when they played near the end of the season, and he looked really good. And then I thought he's going to be be a really good a big superstar this year.
I think he is.
And then when in the playoffs, he seemed to shoot wide a lot.
He did. I think he was maybe a little impatient for his age.
Maybe, yeah.
Just letting him fly, you know what I mean? But I'd rather that than watching Slafkovsky keep giving pucks away like he was Santa Claus on Christmas. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So let's see. Listen, it's been an exciting run. Carolina is a heck of a team. Let's see, one game at a time. But beating
So
Tampa
you're
Bay,
already admitting defeat with Carolina?
No, I just know it's going to be very tough.
Sounds that way, doesn't it, Michael?
I won't be shocked. Let's put it
Well,
that way.
I think Carolina plays like a team. Like they don't have like any necessarily individual superstars. Maybe
Uh, and
Aho,
Jacob
but
Slavin.
yeah, they have. I mean, they have a few players that
But
are
yeah,
above out, like almost superstar level. But I
they
don't think
play.
they've
They play the
played
way
it.
their head coach played. Exactly.
But they play like a
Unbelievable
team. They
two-way
play
play.
all the parts are interchangeable with all the other parts. They
Yep.
can they
Yep.
can switch any line with any player, and Britton Moore's got them playing really well.
He's such a good coach. I like that guy a lot. He's such a good coach.
And my son, like my son was telling me, Carolina, they're going to win the first 8 games or whatever. Then they're going to lose in the semifinal. He says they do it every year.
I hope he's
I don't think it'll be
prophetic.
this year. I think they're finals bound. Now
Well,
picture
the
this.
difference
Let's
I think is I think the difference this year is they took the minimum amount of games to get to this point, so they have a
yeah.
nice long rest.
Yeah.
And that really helps in the playoffs when you have,
Oh yeah.
especially with
Yeah.
injuries and stuff like
Yep.
that.
Rest is a
Yep.
big thing.
Yep.
Same with Colorado. They're going to have a nice long rest. I don't know when Vegas and Colorado play, but probably not till Tuesday.
I think
I don't know.
Colorado is the cream of the crop over at both conferences.
And
They're
I really don't like Vegas. I,
Yeah, I love
I
the
dislike that team
franchise.
intensely.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
Really?
just because I think it's because when they first joined the NHL, they didn't have to go through all those horrible pains of franchises. They
I
just
can understand that, but they
they
did a
just all
great
of a sudden
job
they're
of
in the
what they were
Stanley Cup
given.
Finals.
Now, I can't root for Tortorella, so that puts him out in my book. I just don't like the guy.
And I don't like the way they were always manipulating the salary cap and yeah, this there was things like when they pick up a player and then they would put him on the injury reserve. It was kind of like what Tampa Bay was doing as well.
Well,
Tampa was
the
accused of
rules are
that
there,
2
and you're
years
able
ago
to
with
skirt the
Kucherov.
rules.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. If you're not breaking the rules, then
right?
is it ethical? You're not breaking the rules, but is it ethical? I mean,
When it
that's
comes time
debatable.
to all of that, but yeah, once they replaced him with Tortorella, I don't like the guy at all. Is he a good coach? Yeah, but he's just, I don't know. First of all, his
Yeah.
mouth is filthy, disgusting. He carries this attitude like he's better than everybody else. I don't know. I don't like him. I can't root for him.
Well, he's always had a lot of success wherever he's
Oh
coached.
yeah, no, he's good at what he does. I just don't like him as a
I,
person.
I understand he can be abrasive. A lot of people don't like him.
Yeah.
Like
Very.
Mike Keenan, a lot of people hated him too.
Oh, Mike Keane was though. Tortorella don't do the things Mike Keane did. If you listen to the podcast, the Ice Guardians, with Brett Hull in it,
No,
they come on and Brett Hull, they talk about Mike Keane. So it's Kelly Chase, who's great. I hope he gets better. He's battling some cancer. Brett Hull, and they have different guests on, and Brett Hull tells Mike Keane stories. Players hated him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of their guests are ex-Blues players because it's
Yeah.
Paul and Kelly Chase and stuff. And
Yep.
I've listened to
Yep.
quite a few of their episodes, and
They shred Mike
Yeah.
Keenan, shred him. But Keenan's a legend to himself anyway. But he just, he would never be able to coach these kids today.
Keenan
No.
is very Tortorella-like, though. Like there's a lot of similarities, and to me anyway, they're both very abrasive. They're they're not
the
well liked
media,
by
the
everybody.
media, when Keenan was coaching, wasn't as in your face as it is now with Tortorella coaching. But
Yeah.
Tortorella, and here's one thing: I'm who I am. You've known that. I think that's why sometimes the show and myself or the situations we're in don't faze me. People, if they don't know where I'm coming from, you always have to let people know where you're coming from. And if you're friends, you deal with it because I know I would deal with it. Tortorella is himself. But I don't think you need to have, listen, if you're in the locker room, anything goes. I get it. I don't appreciate it. I played under some coaches that were fantastic, and 2 of them stand to mind. They never said a bad word. Jumping G. Wilkes would come out of their mouth. People like, what? But he got his points across. He knew how to get us motivated. You know what I mean? There's just, why is swearing like that so acceptable? And I'm not saying I don't. Just put me out on the local road we got here. It's one of the worst places to drive in the country. And I got to really like brace myself. Like, but
I think it's just part of the culture, whether it's right or wrong. I know myself, I can be a little
John, I understand
I
that,
can let
but I'm going to,
the words fly a little.
I missed it. 3-1.
Oh, another goal. What?
3-1.
Shorthanded.
Evans.
You're watching it too?
Oh,
Evans.
I'm seeing updates come up here and stuff. So
Oh, what a shot. Got him right
hockey
under
Shorthanded
his,
goal
season,
by.
got it right
hockey
under his
season
blocker.
for me ended 2 weeks ago when the Penguins got eliminated. Now I can
I actually
watch
thought they were going to force a
stress
game
free.
7. It felt like they were going to force a game 7.
Yeah,
Who?
The
the
Penguins.
Penguins.
Oh,
They should have.
yeah. So I want to
Like
just get
that
back
game,
to the
they were
point.
dominating that game 6, and then they ended up losing in overtime.
Here's
Was
my
it
Yeah,
overtime?
I think had they won that game, they would have taken game 7. I'm sure they would have made the full comeback. I don't know if they
It
would have beat
seemed to
the
me.
Canes, but
Yeah.
No. They weren't built to beat the Canes, without a doubt. I don't think so. I mean, listen, they just yanked Lion. Anything is possible. It's why they play, right? We see it in real life. We see it on the tabletop, right? Anything can happen. But
Oh, it's funny, when you mention that, because when it happens on the tabletop, it really annoys me.
yep, people get nuts. How could that happen? What the heck? How's this game's not realistic?
Sometimes I'm playing a game and I'm playing it for like a week straight, and then one event occurs, and then I put it away, and then I come back later.
it ruins your game.
I go, okay, this is ridiculous. I put it away.
Yeah.
That's when you get too invested in the game, and you're like, oh,
Yes.
I can't do this right now.
Right. I mean, there's some guys they can't even handle it when their team loses in their replays and projects, and I'm like, I've subscribed to one thing, and I'm a passionate Canadians fan. You could ask my wife. I even have my daughter going, "Go Habs, go
That's
Habs,"
okay.
and then I'll go, "He
Can you close
shoots,"
the
and she
curtain a
says
bit,
he
though, 'cause
scores.
it's kind of blinding me.
But
Sorry about that.
I always said, when I go to my mailbox, if I start getting checks from the franchise, then I'll go out of my
Use that
mind.
one.
Until then, I'm just passionate and I can live with it. It doesn't, I don't know. I'm not going to start swearing over again. And I get upset, but I'm not going to start swearing over teams. And because in the end, it's just a team I root for. When we were younger, were we more passionate? I guess so. I was. I mean, yeah, I was. I remember years ago do you remember this series, Mike? John's probably too young for this. When the Islanders and the Penguins played, and the Penguins had a 3-1 lead.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Puck magically jumped over Randy Carlyle's stick. Do you remember that? And the Islanders came back. Yeah. Well, I got home, opened the trunk of my car, and broke like 5 or 6 sticks that where I played. Took them out and smashed them. I wasn't an Islander fan. I just hated them so much. I wasn't a Penguins fan. I was livid. That was probably the most explosive I've ever gotten over seeing a team win or lose. Shattered, splintered these sticks. I'm like, but back then they weren't $300-400 each either. But yeah.
Wow. I can't even think of. I think if I had to say the one time where I lost it, it was when Team Canada lost to the Soviets in Game 1 in 1972, 7-3. And I was a teenager at the time, and I totally flipped out when that happened.
I could see
because
that.
There's no way I thought that was a possibility.
I could see that.
Canada underrated, or they underestimated, the Soviets at the time, eh?
Oh, big
Like,
time.
Well, it's because the Soviets never played anybody that they never played anybody that was comparable to
yeah,
to those NHL All Stars.
Right.
What they would do is they would play like the Olympic team, which was amateurs, and they
Right.
would win like 4-2
well,
or something.
amateur.
You go, okay,
Oh,
well,
I don't think the Soviets were amateurs per se, but
No,
the
no.
players they're playing against certainly were.
Yeah.
but
And
I think I got blinded by the fact that they were barely beating these teams. But then I
Yeah,
was thinking to myself, even a team of professionals like the NHL, they might have only won 4-1 or 4-2 because like they're not going to win like 10-0
yeah.
against like the second, like slightly below level NHL players that were probably good enough to be in the NHL.
yeah, remember the
I'm sure there were
year,
quite a few of them that could have played in the NHL, but
Yeah, they
obviously,
were like in
100%.
universities and they were like playing on the Olympic team.
yeah.
So
Well,
I know there were guys that could have played in the NHL. Mikhailov could have played.
well,
Harmelov
if you're
definitely
talking about
could
the
have played.
Soviets, yeah,
Those
I'm
guys
pretty sure.
definitely could have played.
they were considered the best players were in the army, so that they could be
Yeah,
considered amateur, even though I'm sure they're collecting a paycheck
Oh, they had to
and
be. If they
they're
didn't win, they
eligible to
were going
play
to
at
end
the
up.
Olympics and
Yeah.
these tournaments and stuff like
If
that,
they
right?
didn't win, they would have ended up at the Russian front,
but then again, the Soviets
Siberia.
when they played that series, they prepared for that series. They Canada took it lightly,
Yeah,
Yeah, they
and
took
they
it as, oh,
prepared.
we'll just get in shape.
They were living on Canadian time for like a week or two before they went.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like in the Soviet Union, they switched their clocks and they were playing. They were acting like they were living already in Montreal.
yeah.
That's how
Keith
much,
brings out
and
a
that's how
great
much they
point.
wanted
Yes,
to win that series.
Yeah, they prepared for it and they came out and you know,
It was probably like the worst time for an NHL team to play. They weren't even in shape like at that point.
yeah.
what do you think of this comment, Mike? That Tretiak was never allowed to play in the NHL, despite the fact that Keith is right. It's true. Do you ever
He
remember?
was drafted by the Canadiens. Could you imagine him, the Le Bleu Blanc Rouge
Well, it would have been
of
nice. It would have been
Montreal?
just like what Jiden did.
Yeah.
Face
Yeah, I can't even imagine
15
that.
shots a game.
Mhm.
Let's face it, the
Well,
Canadians defense. But did you know any reasons why, other than the obvious, they wouldn't give up one of their greatest players to the NHL? Tretiak not being allowed?
I
Mike,
can't think of any good reason for that
Politics.
one. I mean,
politics, right?
Yeah,
well, I mean,
I think it comes down
Fetisov
to that,
went.
the pride as well. If they're letting one of their players go, like that breaks the ice for everybody else.
Right. Now, for Tisov, well, I know McGinley had to defect. Did
Ooh,
Fetisov have to defect
No,
also?
no,
I think what happened was McGillney defected, and then I think they became looser about it after around 1991, 1990.
Sabres
And then,
just
of course,
scored.
the Soviet was collapsing too. Like,
yeah,
right, the
Sabres scored.
USSR was collapsing. So at some point in time, a whole pile of Soviet players started coming, like Bure,
if,
Fedorov, uh, Kazatonov. There was a whole pile.
Yep.
Krutov,
Yep.
Makarov. They all started
hmm
coming. But in
if you
this,
get the chance, if you get the chance, find it somewhere on YouTube. The story of Alex McGillney defecting
Yeah.
is one of the most. It's one of the craziest stories.
Yeah.
Like I think it's on par with when the Sassneys defected
Yep.
Czechoslovakia in 1980.
Oh, it was like a whole spy story.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
When they
like
defected, when the
those stories
Stastny
are just
brothers
amazing,
defected,
amazing
Yeah.
to hear.
Is there a 30-30 on that? No.
I think there is on the McGillney one. The Stastny one, I know I've seen stuff on YouTube and whatnot.
hmm,
I'm pretty sure
Right.
it's a 30 for 30 with the McGillney.
it's
I hope we're
funny
not
But
when
anyway,
you mentioned the
the stories
Stastny
of what they had to
because
go through is nothing short of, you know, you'd think it's a Hollywood movie or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
it's got that kind of drama. There's a chase. There's the
Canadians got to tighten up. It's 3-2 now.
It's still in the first period, 3-2.
Yeah.
What in the world is happening?
What is this, 1984? Unbelievable. Where'd Mike go? I mean, John.
I don't know. Maybe he left. He probably got cut off. Or maybe when Buffalo scored, he got excited.
He, his connection didn't seem great.
He'll come back, I'm sure. He's probably got disconnected briefly.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, okay.
The KGB was after me after those comments. Oh my God.
I thought Lindy Ruff grabbed you for a second to put you in net.
Talking about the Soviets and stuff. They're listening.
I am honored. Game royalty in the house. Look at this. Good evening, Grant. How are you, my friend? I know you've been so busy. So I was glad to see you take a time out to breathe. Yep, it is crazy that plays acted defect. Unbelievable.
So, Vinny, now that you got rid of Hockey Blast, what hockey games do you play?
Grant's Highlights Hockey. I like both versions. It's a great game.
Yeah.
And I really haven't. I have APA. I got a net too flying around here. I'm gonna stop smashing my laptop if I miss. It's been Highlights Hockey mainly, I have APA Hockey. Like I said, I like it, but for me, I don't know it well enough, so it's like a chore. I'm constantly looking.
I've watched videos of it on YouTube, and I don't know if I would like it.
APA?
I don't mind APA baseball. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't know if I would like APA hockey because it seems very complicated.
A lot of chart lookups. A lot. If you could learn it the way the guys that really play it a lot, it's a good game. To me,
yeah, it looks pretty realistic.
I mean, Highlights 49 hockey, I'll call it, because there's two different. There's the quick decks and then there's the highlights, and it just crosses off everything for me. Everything.
Well, the best hockey game the game I liked was Hockey Bones, but it takes forever to play it.
Yes, that game is. I have some. I have some of that too. I got a few seasons, but and not because Grant knows. I'm always talking his game up. John knows I've spoken about it. It's just I really don't need to play any other hockey game. I don't need to. If there's one knock, and Grant knows his time is limited, it's you want more seasons. But then when I say that, and I just did it with hoops, buying season after season, I haven't even played the ones I got. But yet you want more and you want more. It's a sickness.
It's an illness.
I mean,
can't get rid of it.
Guys, what I did with hoops. Now I played hoops years ago, and Mark improved it. Like it made it even better. And I was looking at some replays, and you're reading these things, and I'm like, I got into basketball. I don't know how, but I did, and I enjoy it a lot. So I said, let me go get a hoop season. I ordered the printed version, blah, 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 blah. Now, I don't think I'm short of too many that they sell. I mean, I got 6 seasons came last week, or 5 seasons. I just ordered 2 ABA seasons and another NBA season. So for Grant's hockey game, yeah, you always want to see another season. But I haven't played what I got. I subscribe to his. Grant, you're right. Okay, I know John will answer this. Do I want more hockey seasons or a soccer game? You win there. The mad scientist.
That soccer game looks very interesting.
Yes, it does. So my point was, I ordered the in-season stuff for the hockey game where Grant puts out the beginning. Yeah, then he gives you the mid-season. Teams are rated, and I haven't even messed with it. It's a pretty good idea. This is one of the best. Yeah, this is one of the best seasons the Canadians had. Matter of fact, this morning I'm thinking, I can't wait till he sends the final product for the
Well,
regular
I got the
season.
playoff set for it, like the 16 playoff teams, and it's pretty interesting to look
Yeah.
at.
I had spoken to another gentleman who, big hockey guy. He's known in the hockey community. He didn't take to the game. He felt like, the line changes. Some of the lines are different. And there is no definitive website that you could find the exact lines that teams used. Yeah, you could see the French Connection line. You could remember Espo, Cashman, Hodge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Those
like the
lines,
traditional lines, yeah.
exactly, like LaFleur, Lemaire, Shutt. But the mix in between, okay, oh, excuse me one second. It's Saku Koivu. This is an actual NHL sweater, Keith. It's got the snaps for the pants and everything. It was gifted to me by my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, for some birthday or something. So I love it. I had the white on, but Mike shamed me and told me I had to change it because they're not, they're at home. So, but I ordered. All right, I'm going to go off the beaten path a little bit here. So I was telling the guys, I showed them the jerseys I have. Matter of fact, yeah, that's one of them. This is one of them. So I put LaFleur's name on the back. The only thing is, it came with a C. He could be the captain, but he was never a captain. But I don't care because it was Guy LaFleur. So I also ordered a number 4 Bobby Orr Bruins shirt, sweater. And then I ordered a USA from, I think it was the 2006. It was USA with the old shield. And then I had, I think it's my favorite, the old 80s NHL All-Star sweater, the orange one. Beautiful. And of course, that has LaFleur's name on it. Anyway, it's this place, Retro Locker. Let me tell you, the material, the quality is excellent. Customer service was great. You got to wait a few weeks. They tell you right off the bat. But I think I paid a little over $200. You buy 3, you get 1 free. Some of these sweaters out there, you could look, I guarantee $150, $175. So they were, they were worth it in my opinion. I love them.
What's it
I don't
called?
wear them
Retro
out.
what? Retro sweaters? Or?
Retro Locker. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, kind of cool. I'd like to see if I can find an old Minnesota North Stars one.
Oh, they got them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I'd like to get one with Danny Grant.
I like to get their home, when they used to have the home white sweater.
I bet
with
they
the
have it.
green end on it.
I bet they have it.
Speaking
I'll look it
of
up,
the
but-
old school jerseys, what if we have a Colorado Carolina final? Should they go with the Nordiques and the Whalers, or
That would be cool.
wouldn't that be amazing?
But they'd never do that.
No, I
they
remember
wouldn't.
somebody
You
knocking
can
it.
dream though.
Yeah.
Or they could maybe have one game in Le Coliseum in Quebec and have one game in Hartford.
Oh, wow.
That would be
I
cool.
bet the fans would love that.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
that would be, of course, the fans in Colorado wouldn't be very pleased,
No.
or the fans in Carolina,
I remember
although
when
they
the
might not
Avs.
care.
I remember when the Avs wore their retro, the Quebec shirt, and people got on it. They were like, you know what? They left there. They abandoned Quebec. I could almost understand that. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to wear them. As beautiful as it is.
Yeah, of course. They
Right,
should
does that
bring the
make
Quebec
sense?
team back. The Quebec franchise should come back.
Oh, I wish.
They
I
should,
wish,
but it won't. At least not under the
Bettman?
Bettman regime.
I mean, probably some of my favorite hockey games I watched were in the Coliseum. Like those fans, like you would think that they would be cheering. Like I remember the first time they played the Canadiens, I was all shocked. They were booing LaFleur.
And then he ends up, that was one of the most nauseating images I'll always have.
It's
in
like,
there.
what is going on here? Wasn't he playing in Quebec in junior? And he's French
Right,
Canadian.
exactly.
And
And
yet
I
they
remember-
were like booing when he got the puck. They hated the Canadians.
Yeah, well,
I
because
I
we
was
normally
shocked because
kick their butts.
I thought for sure they'd be cheering. Half the fans would be cheering for Montreal, half would be cheering for Quebec or something like that. But no, it was
How
just
about the fan base that came to Buffalo? We had a pretty good presence there in this year in the series. We had a lot of Montreal fans there, which was pretty
yeah.
cool. But Quebec, I don't know. That was what a rivalry. What
Although
a
I don't know if
rivalry.
the fans, I know that the fans in Quebec were really good. I don't know about the fans in Hartford.
I went there one time
I don't know
for a
how
game.
rabid they were.
I
I don't know if they were like
I
true
wouldn't call them
followers of
rabid.
hockey or anything. I'm not sure.
Go Habs, go is right. We went to Hartford. I forget who we went to, who was there. It might have been the Rangers. We went in a van, friends of mine, and I don't remember much about it. Like as far as the fan base and all. The Islanders until they started winning, their fans were just they're nothing. But they've
Yeah,
also played in
a
the
lot of
Coliseum, which is
Rangers
terrible.
fans went to Islanders games, and
Yeah,
then when
because
the
they was right
Rangers
there.
would play, it was almost like it was in Madison Square Garden,
Yep. The
Was that
Coliseum
and
was
just
that's
because of their
exactly what I thought was
affordability?
going to happen in Quebec. I thought it'd be
Was that
almost the
just because
same
of the
thing.
affordability? It was more affordable to go see Islanders versus a game at MSG, or
no, because
Yeah,
Ranger fans are definitely passionate fans.
yeah.
probably a
Very
lot of
passionate
Ranger
fan. It
fans
wasn't
live in
that
Long
bad. They were
Island.
only going to Long Island. It wasn't that bad. And back in the day when I used to go to Ranger games, I used to go mostly on Sunday nights, and because my friends had season tickets, they weren't that expensive. Now it's insane. I mean, tickets in general are insane. I told you, me and my brother were going to go fly up to Buffalo and catch a game because we could have got tickets. He saw them for 400. I would have paid a little more to get better seats as compared to I wanted to take my nephew and another friend of mine to a Knick game. The seats I was looking at, 1,800 each.
What? That's
1,800
crazy.
each. And that was like the price. I wasn't going through Ticketmaster or anything like that. And I told my nephew, he goes, Uncle Vince, save your money. First of all, the seating in the garden for for basketball. If you're a big guy, and my nephew's not heavy big. He's tall, he's solid. He said it was so uncomfortable, no leg room. They just pack him in. Pack him in. The garden itself for hockey, because you remember now basketball pulls everything down. They put it around the court. The seats I remember sitting, they weren't bad at all. So, but the prices were way different back then. Way
Are you
different.
talking about the 80s, the 90s?
For me, it was even in the mid to late, I'll say more late 70s. So like 78, what was I, 17, 78 and on.
Rangers had that really good team in '79.
Yes,
Right.
with the two Swedes, Nielsen and Hedberg.
Yeah, and they
And
got right to the Stanley Cup Finals.
And all my friends were ripping me, thinking because they took that 2-0 lead. And then my team woke up and smacked them all around the block, and I abused my friends for ages. That was great. But it was a fun Ranger team to watch. It was, for sure. It was.
Well,
That was
that
big.
Montreal team was finishing up like 4 straight
The
Stanley Cups.
dynasty. Yes.
So they were a pretty effective team. It was pretty hard
Yeah.
to beat them.
Yeah. And again, they just.
Although I do think the Islanders could have beaten them if they would have made the finals that year.
I won't say no.
Because the Islanders
They were
were
good.
first overall. They're a really good team.
Yes. And that
And
rivalry.
that dynamite power play.
Yep. And maybe the purest goal scorer.
Boston?
Top 3.
Like
Oh
Bossy.
my goodness. I hated him then because he used to kill everybody, but he had an incredible pair of hands. Incredible. You just go look at clips of him. It's like, it's like
And he had a short career, right? It was only 10 seasons, maybe 11.
they hurt his
top?
back. He had a bad
Yeah.
back. Bad backs don't bode well in sports.
The funny part is, even when he got injured, he was still score like that year. He still had like 50 goals or
Yes.
40 goals or something. I mean, he was still a really good goal scorer.
Well, he didn't need a lot of room, that's for sure. He wasn't the type of guy that created his own room, but put the puck on his stick and he's going to just take out.
But he had Trottier was a good player too. So.
Very good player. Great player. Great player. I didn't like him either. He was dirty, but great player.
I think you have to have a little bit of dirtiness in you, like to win a Stanley Cup.
You got to be
players,
nasty.
You needed guys like that.
Yeah, you have to be nasty. You know, there were guys out there like, Marchand. I hated the guy. But I guarantee if he was on the Canadiens, he'd be one of my favorite players. And that's the way that's sports, That's just the way sports go. But
I think that that game Stone Cold Hockey, I don't know if you've ever played it.
I played a computer. Well, I have the computer. I haven't played it.
But it's pretty cool with the agitator. I like the agitator rule
right.
in the game. Having those guys like Marchand that create scoring chances or create a penalty for the other team.
By licking somebody's face, getting under their skin.
Just doing stuff like yapping.
You remember that? That was like...
Is that one of the unusual results? The face
licking the face, goal scored right away.
Hey, Josh, thanks for joining us. Appreciate everybody coming in. We got a little tiny group, but again, I think a lot of people love heading home from the convention or maybe staying the extra night because I believe they had cut it short that Saturdays would be the last night. But whoever's there, and if you do listen in eventually, I just hope he's all got home safe, getting home safe, and I hope he's had a great time. So it's fun. It's fun getting with like-minded people. So
yeah,
Wendell Clark. I love them. Like as much as I like Guy Lafleur, loved Guy Lafleur, it was my guy. I love them power forwards, man. Like Wendell Clark.
What about
I had the fortune of meeting Wendell Clark once.
Another one, Mike. What was that, John?
Well, I had the fortune of meeting Wendell Clark once, and his hand just dwarfed mine when we shook, and it was still strong. You could just see how big it was. Big farm hands, Saskatchewan boy.
Right. I tell you the story with Gary Dornhofer, right? I tell you, I met him. I met all of them from that team.
Okay.
So back when my daughter was in the hospital, I had a friend of mine. Shame we had a falling out, but he took me to a Flyers game. So I was up where the media sits, and they were all up there. And he introduces me, Gary Dornhofer. I swear his fingers touched my elbows. I'm like, what? Softest spoken guy. Unbelievable. Yeah. Those guys are unbelievable. But Mike mentioned Owen Nolan. That's another guy, like a player like that. I love those guys. Yeah. You can't put a price on them.
What do you think of Brent Sutter?
I think I like Brian the best. But all the Sutters were good. As they got the younger ones weren't. Brent and Brian were the best. Darryl was a good player too. I liked him as a head coach though more. Wow. I thought he was an excellent head coach. So, and he had success, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't remember what team. Was it the Blackhawks he coached? Or was it?
He did, and then he coached, I'm drawing a blank. Everything is a blank.
Yeah, maybe it was Los Angeles.
Which brother?
Darryl Sutter.
Was he the coach of the LA Kings when they won the cup?
I think he was.
I believe he was. That was it, yes.
Yeah.
Really
that
good
was a pretty impressive team too.
Yep.
Was it Darryl who coached Calgary when they went to the finals against Tampa?
I think so.
Or was that Brent?
No, Brent didn't coach. No, he was never a head coach. Darryl was the only head coach out of the Sutter brothers.
Brian Sutter also coached, though.
Did he coach St. Louis, Brian Sutter?
Brian did coach. You're right. I'm sorry.
I think he did.
No, I don't.
But
I don't remember all the
coaches.
coaches.
Chris says it here too.
There's too many of them.
Imagine
and they get fired every couple of years.
Because it's always imagine feeding 5 Sutter brothers.
Yeah, I remember when
Mike, do you remember this, Keith? I think
Brian
I do.
Sutter when he first started playing. No, which one was first? Brian Sutter?
Brian, yes.
Okay, and then Darryl, and then and Dwayne Sutter, and then and then Brent Sutter.
Right.
And then they're going, oh, they have these twins that are coming up with the
Oh,
Flyers.
that's right. There was
I said, oh
six
my
of them.
God, like how many do they
Ron and
need?
Rich.
Rich and Ron. Yeah.
So they ended up with 6.
So do you
Yeah,
remember this, Mike?
six out of the
Six.
7 brothers went to
Can
the
you
NHL. The
imagine?
one guy, who I heard was the most talented one, stayed home to farm with the parents and stuff. And he wound up winning the lottery years later in
Wow.
Alberta.
Ended up with
That's
more money
crazy.
than all of them. Do you remember this when Owen Nolan pointed at the goalie in an All-Star game and scored? I wouldn't.
That was
doubt it.
against Dominic Hasek in 2001.
It was against Hasek.
Yeah.
Ooh, that took.
And I
some
think it was
guts.
for Nolan's hat trick or maybe 4th of the night in the All-Star game. But yeah, he had a
Wow.
breakaway, like full-on breakaway from the blue line in. And right about the hash marks, he pointed top shelf and hit it.
Wow. But you know what, Keith? When I was growing up, and I think Mike can attest to this, the All-Star games were fantastic. They played for pride. They hit. They did. Now, they weren't going to be fighting, but things could get a little tougher. Am I right, Mike? Back in the 70s, the All-Star games, even the early 80s?
It's interesting when you talk about it because of the All-Star games at one point, they played the Stanley Cup champ. So it was even more interesting because you took a group of players and you played against the Leafs in Toronto or something.
Right.
And that was interesting. And then when the West and the East when they expanded to 12 teams, the West played the East, which was also interesting.
Right. They
Because the
played
West,
the game.
nobody would think the West had a chance, and they would pull out these, like pretty good games.
Right. Because they played the game back when they played the Stanley Cup champ. It was always going to be
the only
a good
entertaining
game.
All-Star game now, in my opinion, is baseball, because baseball you still try. Like baseball doesn't really change much. The pitchers are still throwing hard. The hitters are swinging. But hockey, the body checking goes away, which kind of makes it bad.
Everything.
I don't even want to watch it.
No, I don't watch any of the All-Star games anymore.
If there's
I
no
don't watch
hitting, it's pretty boring.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sport. They're digging in the corner, but they're not digging in. They leave the goalies out like.
But you're right, Vinny. At one point, they did hit a little bit.
Yeah, I used to look forward to
in
it.
the 70s, like say the early 70s and the late 60s. They certainly were trying.
Yeah, I think it went into like the early 80s. And then all of a sudden you had guys like Gretzky, and then I guess we're not hurting these guys.
Then it got really
know.
dumb. You had these like 18 to 15 games. That was just ridiculous. I didn't want to watch it anymore.
Now it's all about the skills competition and stuff like that. Listen, the skill, I see it on the ice. You know who's the most skilled at what they do, So yeah, it's
similar to the basketball All-Star game now. It's turned into a joke where there's zero defense. It's just let's score as many points as possible.
The scores are like 190 to 180.
I watched a YouTube video. I think it was on the 87 or 88 basketball All-Star game, and you're seeing guys go hard at each other, hard defense, and it was still high scoring because you've got the best of the best on the floor, but there was pride in playing defense, and you're trying to take the ball off a guy, block the shot.
They played.
Yeah.
Well, now different. Like hockey All-Star games now, I wouldn't even want to be a goalie.
No.
Like, what's the point?
I don't know why they dressed them.
Like, you just have empty nets. Play
exactly.
6 players aside.
Like pond hockey.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And
it's not even entertaining. It's just.
It's terrible.
I think, but last year was when they had the 4 nations instead. When did that happen?
Yeah, that was last season.
Yeah.
That was much better.
That was incredible.
That was hockey.
Yeah.
That was hockey. They should do that every year.
Yeah, I mean, and the Olympics this year, that was hockey too.
I wouldn't say every year, because I think if you start doing it every year, then it'll eventually
loses. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get what you say. Yeah. So
but I do agree, it needs to become like a regular thing, maybe every 2 years or the year before every Olympics, just to get people's juices flowing. The
players, and they loved it.
Yeah,
that was competitive.
Like if you look at hockey, like there's been like several years where they didn't have an All-Star game. One year they had like Rendezvous '87 or
I
whatever,
went
where
to a
they had the
game.
Soviets playing Canada,
I went
Yeah.
to a game.
and they
I
had the
went
Challenge
to.
Cup one time. Those
That's
were
the one I
entertaining.
went to. That's the one I went to at the Garden. I think it was game. Don't quote me too, but it was not a game. It was. We got mashed 6-0,
Oh, the final game, yeah.
and I left there like. I went with my two brothers. I got tickets, and I was like, I came here for this. How embarrassing! Like it was brutal. It was 6-0 in the Garden. Yep, that was the Challenge Cup. I didn't. Rendezvous was. I don't know where that was. That was in
That was in
'87.
Quebec City.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I tell you, I'm coming up to Canada next year. I'm going to get my passport this summer, and I'm coming up. So
Yeah.
get ready.
You should.
Get ready.
You're gonna work your way across the country. Start with the east and all the way to the west.
All the way to
I just
BC.
want to go see my boys up there. So I'm going to have to get up to Winnipeg. So what do I
Yeah.
do? I get to Ottawa and I got to fly up to Winnipeg, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I would suggest driving. You're gonna waste a lot of
It's like a 3-day
A lot of
drive. It's
time.
kind of pointless.
I can't
it's
believe
pretty
that.
long.
So
3
there's no
long,
chance.
long days.
So why don't you move
Yeah.
down to Ottawa before I go? Sell everything, Mike, and come.
Well, I could probably come there. Like, it's not difficult to fly to Ottawa.
I definitely want to go. And my brother, he wants to get to a game. He went already. And that's how you see my new picture on my profile for Facebook. Of course, he was at the Hall of Fame. No, he was at the one with the Bell Center. They have like this, I guess it's a museum for the Canadians in the Bell Center. Is that possible?
Probably.
Could
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Like a Hall of Fame for like Montreal players kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
he
that would make sense. Yeah.
sent me a bunch of pictures. And I think he rode up there by motorcycle, though. But yeah, I definitely want to do it before it gets too late to do anything.
Yeah. Well, if you go to Ottawa, then if you're coming to Ottawa, I could probably go to Ottawa. Because
Okay.
I'd actually like to go to Toronto as a Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yep. My
haven't
niece and
gone to it
nephew.
yet.
Hockey Hall of Fame is nice. I've been there a couple of times. It's really, really nice.
Well, then I'm going to have to give a heads up.
Or have a little game convention in Ottawa.
I'm going to have to put that together because these guys, I leave it up to them.
I put one up. I put one together in Winnipeg.
Yes, you did. Sure. Why don't you put one up in like Russia? It's just as close.
Well, there was people that came.
Yeah, well, there will always going to be some people, And
It
at
was
some
like a
point-
play. It was for like Hockey Blast, or it was like
Right.
a play kind of thing.
I remember. You guys had a big Hockey Blast tournament too.
Yeah.
I think I was
It
just
fun.
getting into the community around that time when you were doing that. Otherwise, I
But
probably would have gone
we
for
could have
sure.
one in Ottawa. That would be nice.
Excuse me one sec. Keith, I could definitely do that, buddy. Keith, are you on Facebook? Private message me. I could send it to you that way too. Or I'll put it in the notes on the YouTube channel. I'll put it in the notes. I know the guy from the Retro Lock, he's such a sweetheart. Like I gave him a shout out for something. He's like, oh, thank you so much. They're absolutely wonderful. They only shipped 3 of my sweaters. And I didn't know why. The NHL, the orange one, wasn't there yet. And I emailed. The dude got back to me like within a few hours. I'm on it. We're looking. It turned out that was a custom order because they had asked me what name I wanted on it. Originally, I just wanted it blank. Like, I'm not. Okay, Keith, no problem. I'm not one that always. I remember saying this to a friend of mine, Jeff, years ago. I don't wear jerseys or sweaters or, the baseball uniform with players' names on them. It just, I don't know. But I have some. Like I have an Alabama jersey with Joe Namath's name on it and stuff like that. But these are just, I bought them to wear, I won't wear them out because they're pretty big. And they were for the show, just to kind of put them on for the show. And so I'm not always wearing my stupid cutoffs and showing my skinny little arms. And yeah. So my wife's like, oh, you can wear those for the show. I said, very good. That's why I got them. But it's a great deal. It's a great deal. It really is.
Seems like it.
I'm just going through the comments here. Josh, let me know exactly where you are. That would be great. Another person nearby.
Oh,
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
you live in Ottawa, right? Ottawa area?
Yeah, I'm right in Ottawa right now.
Buffalo just tied it up. Oh my goodness gracious.
Boy,
This
that's a
kid,
high-scoring
Zach
game.
Benson.
All right, that Benson guy annoys me, but I wish he was on the Jets.
He annoys the heck out of me, but man, he's good. He's a good young player.
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean,
Oh man.
I have to give credit to players that I don't like. Lots of players I wish they were on the Jets that I
I
kind
get
of
it.
dislike them only because they're on a team I don't like.
But you respect their talent.
Yeah, I respect
Yep.
the talent.
Yep.
Connor McDavid for sure.
Yeah. Hard not to.
Draisaitl, another one.
Oh, he's incredible.
The way he's got good hands around the net.
Buffalo's playing a little urgent right now, but
Who's in net for the Sabres tonight?
it was Lyon. They yanked him.
Oh, after the third goal?
Yep. Then they brought back the kid Lukanen.
Well, I guess John must be happy that it's 3-3.
I mean, I'm not mad.
Wait, what? You're a Sabres? No, you're a Penguins fan.
But he hates the
I am,
Habs.
but see, no, but I don't have a rooting interest anymore. I don't live with the stress that you're living with right now, Vinny.
Who says I'm
You're
stressed?
you're all
My
frazzled
fingernails
right now because
My fingernails are hockey time, playoffs.
Well, it would be a real shame if Montreal lost that series,
Tell me about it.
especially had 3-1 in Game 6.
Yeah.
But that happens, and especially a young team.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, people don't get it. Sometimes they
Mind you,
still don't know how to win.
Buffalo is also a young team.
Yep. Oh, we're going to be rivals for years.
You
As
got
long as
these guys
everything
like
stays.
Tage, what's his name?
Tage Thompson. Wow.
Thompson. You got
How do you stop that?
massive, eh?
He's huge.
he's like
You got
6'6" or 6'7".
6'6", 6'7". Yep, huge. He's got a
Darlene.
shot. You know, the kid Benson's good. Darlene's good. Owen Powers. They're good. They're a good team.
Yeah, I have respect for the Sabres. They have a lot of good players.
I mean, there would have been no shame in losing to them if we lose, but we shouldn't because we had chances to close this out. That's my point.
Yeah,
And we're
of
blowing leads.
course.
Oh, we almost scored again.
Huh?
We almost
Did Bu-
scored. Yeah.
Did
You're
Buffalo
on the
score
team
again?
now, Vinny? You're on the roster.
Yeah. If you look at the 48th player, you'll see my name.
Isn't that the thing? When we're so invested in the teams that we cheer for, we refer to them as ours, like we're a part of it, eh?
It's we. Oh, it's the
And
only
I'm
team.
just as guilty of it as anyone else.
Yeah. Me and my brother do it. My brother Anthony, same way. It's the only team. It's the only team I've ever felt like this about. Like as much
Well,
as I
think
love
I
the
think
other
it's why
sports.
it's one of the fun things about sports is you just get attached to a certain team and you like
From
them
as
whether they
long
win
as
or
I can
lose.
remember. Yep. From as
And
long
it's
as I
really
can remember.
satisfying when they actually have a really good team for once and they can do something.
Yes. And it's
Like
taken
last
away.
year when the Winnipeg Jets finished first overall, it was very satisfying to watch that.
You know, at some point I was pulling for them because I like to see a new team win.
Yeah.
And there's not I like that organization. I like a lot of the players on the team. So yeah, I was pulling for them. Maybe that's why.
That's why as much
I'm
as I like
changed.
Montreal, I'm not going to really be that sad if Buffalo wins because Buffalo's never won a Stanley Cup.
Right. I
And
get
And they
that.
have really, really good fans.
Yes. And I don't want to be victim to them, but if they win, that's probably who I'll root for. Only because, like you said, they've never won a cup. They're a good organization. That you know, it's the fans are
Their
great.
fans deserve it.
Great. Yep.
But Montreal fans deserve it too. It's been
But
30
it's
odd
not-
years since they
Yeah,
won
but
a
it's
cup.
not like we never won them either. But yes, now it's like as if we haven't because it's been
Because
so
there's a whole
long.
generations that have
Yeah.
never seen them win the cup.
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's no doubt who I want to win, but we'll see. You had a
But
3-1 lead, though.
it's kind of funny, but when I first watched hockey, like in the 60s, late 60s and up to the mid 70s, it was just like Montreal just would win the cup almost every year.
Oh, it was
It got ridiculous.
rite of passage. If they
I know,
didn't,
it was like
bad.
you just expected them to win.
So here's a question for you, Mike, right there. think Connor Hellebuck will stay in Winnipeg. Is there any reason he won't? I don't know.
I think he would leave. I think the only thing about it is he's very, very good trade bait to get a really good quality player.
And they're looking to rebuild a little bit.
I would think so because they're pretty old. A lot of their team's getting old.
Yeah. So would Shoffley go too, being their leader for so long?
I hate to see him leave because he's a first-class player.
Yes.
Same with Kyle Connor and Morrissey. There's four guys that are like the nucleus of the team.
That's the core. Yep.
Yeah. If any of those guys left, it would be upsetting.
It's a change for sure.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine Bruin fans, like I said, when they got rid of Marchand, and he
sometimes you have to do it. I mean, the Oilers might do something drastic too.
No. That team, they'll be back next year, Florida, for sure. For sure.
Florida, you said?
Yeah, they'll be back next year, healthy. I don't see.
Oh yeah, well, Florida's a pretty good organization. I'm sure they'll.
Yes.
But I think the Edmonton Oilers might make some moves.
I don't know if they could ever win. Sorry, Jim McGregor.
No, I'm just saying they might make it. The Oilers might make a few trades.
They should. They had this call for a
Draisaitl.
while, but I think it's their goaltender that's always bit them.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think they play horrible defense too. That's part of the problem. It's not just the goalie. The goalie is the last resort, but their team is bad defensively. Like they let too many second chances, especially this year.
But when you have that goalie that just goes, he just puts on like, even Tampa Bay when they were really winning cups, back-to-back cups. No, Vasilevsky was the reason that he was the backbone of that. And when you have a goalie that can do that, that's going to keep you in so many games. And I don't think Edmonton has had that goalie since Grant Fuhr.
But if you look at the history of teams that actually win the cup, like over the last, say, 15 years, lots of them had pretty cruddy goalies, like Chicago. Who the heck was their goalie? They didn't even really have a goalie.
Artem Niemi.
And the Penguins, same
Don't ask
thing.
me why I know that.
Well, the Penguins
had good goaltending.
Yeah,
Not when they won in 2016 and 2017. They didn't really.
Didn't they have Fleury?
Fleury was there, got injured. Then they used
starter.
forget his name.
You forget his name. That's
he got hurt, and then Murray jumped in.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, a goalie used to be the key to your winning a cup. I don't think it's that way anymore. I've seen teams like Colorado that won the cup 2 or 3 years ago. I don't even know who their goalie was. I don't even remember.
I don't think the goalies today are as good as they were.
They're not as prevalent to the
20 years
success
ago
of the team as they used to be.
I agree.
I mean, Edmonton could have won the Stanley Cup with Skinner 2 years ago. They went to Game 7, and they lost I think they only lost 2-1. Like they could have won that game.
Yeah. So
they're outshooting us. They're outshooting us 21-7.
Huh?
Mike, I got a serious question for you, Mike.
21-7. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Do you connect with the Jets today, versus the first iteration of the Jets? Do you still feel the same way or different? Or because the original Jets left in 97, 96?
Yeah.
And it was like a good 10, 15 years before Atlanta moved.
Yeah. You got to keep in mind also the Jets were even there before they went to the NHL.
Right.
And they
won
the WHA trophies 3 or 4 times. So a lot of people in Winnipeg associated with that team because it went great. And then they had Howard, Chuck, and Babbage, and a lot.
Chris brought this up. That's who it was. He played solid while they were winning. Matt Murray. Good job, Chris. Good job. Chris, you a Penguins fan? Or just a brilliant guy?
Okay, but who was – I know, when you're getting back to that subject of goalies, Chicago Blackhawks, they won a couple of Stanley Cups, and I think their goalie might have even been – was it Corey Crawford?
Corey Crawford was their main guy.
Okay, he's a household name, right?
Yeah, the Hall of Famer. But he
I'm
did
just
have
saying,
solid
you
seasons.
can win with an average goalie if you have a good team.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
The Colorado Avalanche will probably win the Stanley Cup this year, and their goalie's no great shape.
that's the weakest part of their team too, is their
Like,
goaltending,
yeah,
and it
I think they
shows.
could easily win the cup, or Carolina with Frederick Anderson, or
Yeah,
whatever his
where did
name
he
is.
come from? All of a sudden, the
And it
average
was funny because I remember
88%
Anderson was
save
Don
percentage
Cherry was
goals.
saying, was it Don Cherry or somebody was saying, he's the best goalie in the NHL right now. And I was just my son, we were watching whatever this show was, Hockey Night in Canada. We were like killing ourselves laughing. He was playing for the Leafs. And then whoever it was goes, Frederick Anderson's the best goalie in the NHL. And we were just killing ourselves laughing. We were watching, it was on Hockey Night in Canada. We're going, get out of here.
Oh,
Frederick
nice, Chris.
Anderson.
So
And that's
you and
what
John
Toronto
could get
Now become
along
my
well.
new best friend.
But anyway, getting back to your question,
What was I
John,
looking
I
at?
think
That's what I wanted to put out there.
I can identify with the New Jets now. At the beginning, no, but
Okay.
now that they've been around for maybe I think 10 years or so.
Yeah. So they've grown on you.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
now I like them a lot. I mean, when they first came here, it was just like, who's this guy?
Right.
Who's this player? And who's Blake
I
Wheeler?
was just
Who's-
curious because you're right in a market where you lost a team and then got one back. We were kind of talking about Hartford and Quebec earlier and stuff like that. So
We're on a power play. We got to score. We got to
What I
score.
don't like is when people refer to teams like in any sport where they've moved their franchise and then they're going, like when the Montreal Expos moved to Washington, oh, the Expos won the World Series, or like, no,
yeah.
like where they say the franchise that was the Expos, and there's all these people in Montreal that love that they won. No, they didn't.
No.
So I guess it shows that we're more hockey fans than basketball because we didn't discuss any basketball for
Well,
a brief
basketball,
moment.
I do like
For a brief
basketball.
moment. I know you do, Mike. I know you do. Like I said, I've gotten into it head over heels, and I really, really enjoy it. I always liked it on the tabletop just because I like the process of it. I think I've shared this last time we spoke of how, so and so could have 4 points going into. Cade Cunningham did it. I think he literally had 4 or 6 points in the first quarter of I think it was game 4 or something. Next thing you know, he finished with like 33. It's like they just go up. I love those ebbs and flows of a basketball game. Teams down by 11. It's not even close to being over, especially in the 3-point era. I like the way stats get accumulated throughout the game. Like you could say that for every sport. I just find basketball to be different, and especially on the tabletop. So it's really
There's
fun.
so many things to track, right? In basketball. That's
Yeah.
the nice thing about it.
Yeah.
Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks,
I love
fouls,
assists.
Some of
made shots,
the
missed shots.
basketball things don't make any sense to me. Some of the rules, like the way they keep stats, some of it just doesn't make any sense. I think I told you about this last time we talked, Vinny. I was like, it's like the 3-pointer when they miss it, the ball caroms really far back, and there's always this guy that can jump up and tip it like to the back, and
Right.
but the guy that gets credit for the rebound, just some guy standing there at the back. They took
Right.
the 3-point shot.
Yeah.
And somehow he gets credit for the rebound when all the other guys do all the work.
And they reload again and they take another one. Oh,
Yeah, and it's just
there's my man Dave showing up. He's been hooked on hoops.
But Vinny, were you the one that was selling bank shot basketball?
Yes, the NBA stuff.
Okay, so you went from there to hoops kind of thing. You said I don't like
I
this
liked
one, but I like this one.
I do like bank shot basketball. But I'm keeping all my college sets. I think I got like 14 college sets. I'm keeping all those because there's teams that you're never going to get in the hoops version of. Oh, we just got a penalty. In the hoops version, it's like the sister version.
Did Buffalo score again?
No, but they're going
I'm so
on a power
sorry.
play. But whatchamacallit, they so Mark and Andy Vasellos. Mark does hoops, Andy does CBK too. Excellent college game. But Andy is not, I won't say dedicated, he doesn't have the time Mark has to put into his college game. Whereas, and it's great. Like I said, I thank God I never lost all the zip files for all the Final Four seasons he sold years ago, because they're not doing it no more. You can't format them, or there's you're only going to get the current stuff, and which is fine for me. But the NBA seasons, the NBA game for hoops, I really, really like. The college version is great, but I love bank shot. And again, you get teams in these 30 team sets from bank shot that you're not going to get. You got the best from a certain era. You got champions. You got the lesser known. You got the weak teams. So I have 30 teams in a set, roughly 14 sets. I got enough college teams to last me a while. So I'm sticking with that. The NBA, I'm not going to play. I'm only going to play with primetime and hoops. So why not sell them? And I felt bad. Somebody asked for pitches. I ain't got time to put up pitches for it. I sell it. I don't need the money. I just, I wanted to get rid of them because they're only going to sit here. Why do you play hoops? I mean, bank shot?
I've never played it. I just looked. I've seen it being played.
So, yeah. I mean,
the only basketball game I really play is the primetime.
I love that.
Pretty cool game.
I'm going to order the 25, 26 after we hang up and we're done. I'm looking forward to it.
You'll enjoy using the Thunder.
Yeah, I like Denver. I like the Knicks, obviously, but I like Jokic a lot. And we'll see how you could simulate the Nuggets not having a lick of defense, which is true. Wow, they had none. And it shows up in hoops too. So it's yeah, here we go. My man Dave's been playing. It's a classic season, as we all know, right? Really good
That
stuff.
seems to be the season everyone gravitates to, regardless of
85-86.
dimension, right?
Yep.
Which season are you talking about?
85-86.
Yeah. The Boston Celtics, one loss at home.
Yeah, they were one of the best teams that year. What I did was I took the top 6 teams in the East and the West from the 24-25 season, because 25-26 isn't out yet. And then I drafted, putting them in reverse order. So the Pistons was 6. They had the first pick. You could only draft from the East, 1 player. And then I did the West, and I drafted 1 player. And I'm rolling the first game. It's Boston and Cleveland. But I'm also, oh my gosh, it's 4-3. I got to shut this. I can't watch it.
What happened?
Buffalo just scored again. I'm going to throw up. Okay.
That's
Wow.
okay. They could still come back.
Yeah,
There's a lot of hockey left to be played there. It's only halfway through the
And if
second.
Montreal gets a couple of power plays, you never know. They got a good power play.
It sucks being a diehard fan for certain teams.
Oh, tell me about it. Last year for the Jets, I couldn't stand it when they went against St. Louis.
Hey, I'm living stress-free.
And then you got bandwagon guys that just whatever. Oh, that's frustrating.
I don't like when you get when you have a favorite team and they're playing in the playoffs and it's like Game 7. Oh.
It's stressful.
Yeah, like especially every shot on target. You're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
With the other team.
Sean, I'll be honest,
take a
it's
shot.
starting to get on my nerves because you're not even a Sabres fan. So you're really getting on my nerves. Like I'm a diehard Canadians fan. So you enjoying it? Shut up. Dave, yes, I am exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing.
So who were you the one that, do you say, Vinny, are you the one that was picking like 6 top teams and then drafting a player?
Yes, so I drafted 1 player onto each one.
Like who, like you said, like Detroit, who did they pick?
Oh, I'd have to go get my sheet.
No, I mean, like, was it like last season or?
Oh, yeah, they drafted all from 24-25 because 25-26 is now. Yeah, I'm doing a 32-game schedule. And I'm playing CBK too for college, but I will be playing a lot of bank shots. Just too many teams. It's a fun game. Bank shots a great game. I mean, it takes about an hour longer, but that doesn't really bother me. There's just countless matchups I could put together with bank shot. But CBK too, I have all the final 4 files from up to, I think, 99, 2000. And then I ordered some of the more modern ones. Oh, no. Yeah, that's it. That's why I have 99, 2000. And again, they won't be available anywhere because Andy's not going to be able to format them. So,
I don't really follow college basketball that much, so I don't even know when you're saying 99, 2000, I don't even know like who would be
and those
the
are all the
teams.
final four teams that are in those sets.
I guess it would be, was that when Las Vegas had that really good team, or was that
That
earlier?
was 90 and 91.
Like
That team was
the
one of the
Rubbing
best teams.
Rebels, or whatever they're called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And
was
they
one
had
of the
like,
best
was it
teams
Larry
ever.
Johnson?
Larry
Yep.
Johnson
Stacey
and
Austin, Anderson Hunt,
yeah,
Greg Anthony, George Hackle,
That was a good, really good team.
Duke shocked them. But it's definitely one of
Yeah,
the best teams.
like where you're saying what projects are you working on? Is that
I just put this one together. I was telling Jim the other day. Welcome, Rabbit. Thanks for joining in. That I put together that thing. Then I did the draft, and I'm trying to think of who the first person was taken. I got my sheet.
what teams are in it? Like, do you
Okay,
pick the
hold
top
on.
six?
Keep the
Detroit,
show going.
Cleveland, the Knicks, probably. I'm just curious. Like Boston would be one in the East.
yeah.
Boston, Cleveland, New York, Detroit, Philadelphia, maybe Milwaukee.
I
Just
don't
trying
think
to think of
Milwaukee had that great of a season last year.
Orlando, maybe.
I'm
Orlando.
looking it up right now. Sorry, what did you ask, Michael?
No, it's like the top six teams in the East. It was probably Orlando. Might have been one of them.
Okay, so the 6 teams in the East, the top teams, in order of record, were Cleveland, Boston, the Knicks, Indiana, Milwaukee, and Detroit. Remember, this is the year before this year. It was last
Right,
season.
right.
In the West, it was Oklahoma City, Houston, the Lakers, Denver, the Clippers, and Minnesota. I reversed them. And then I drafted, and I researched all the different teams.
So Minnesota would get Wembanyama.
No,
Is that who
because
they
he was in
picked?
the West, but also I did a criteria that the players had to have at least 50 games played. So you couldn't draft him. Wembanyama was hurt most of the year. I think he only
Was
had
he?
20-something games played last season.
In 24 or 25.
Yes.
I
So
thought he
he
played more
wasn't
than that.
drafted. He wasn't drafted this year.
I thought he played more than 25 games. I thought he played like 60 or 70.
No, he would have taken. He would have been the number one player in the West.
But then I don't know for sure. He might have. I don't think he. I think he played enough games that I carded him.
He was carded. Oh, I'm wrong. He fit 46, so he just missed
Oh, okay.
that cut line. But next season, because I used to do this with my hockey. I had a solo league for like 7 years, but I didn't draft players onto it. I usually take like the top 8 in each conference and played them back when it was divisions. I played it for 7 seasons. Anyway, so now these guys are drafting by need and the players they have to have. Detroit didn't have a legit center. So they grabbed Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
Milwaukee grabbed Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
Yes. Indiana, I didn't want to, but this was a no-brainer. LaMelo Ball.
Really good player.
Great player and a great
He
annoyance.
is.
So, and then Boston. No, the Knicks grabbed Tyrese Maxey.
He's a good
defensive
player. I
player.
like watching him on the
Yes.
court.
So he would be great to replace Jalen Brunson. If they need some defense, he could play the off guard.
Anybody pick Scotty Barnes?
No, it was only 6 teams. He was close.
Mhm.
He was close. So again, only the East players could be drafted by the East teams and the West by the West. So
And
the
you only
last
did
pick,
one
Cleveland.
round, one pickup
Yeah,
per team.
otherwise you're making real superstar teams. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and the Cleveland took Franz Wagner.
From Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
And now the funny part is, and I was telling Jim, I'm going to roll for all the games. Like if guys have the missed games. Cleveland had 3 guys miss. Wagner was one of them, the opening game against Boston. But I don't play the first quarter. It's 35-35. But Trey Young is on Boston.
Oh,
Okay.
He's there. Yeah, so he's there to take the place of Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
But when it becomes for defense, because Young is rated poor, but he could score and he's an amazing assist guy. So
Not much on the way of defense, though.
no, he's terrible. That's why Drew Holiday could come in and fill in for him.
Yeah.
Then the West, Minnesota, grabbed Kevin Durant.
Okay.
That can make them even more, Then the Clippers grabbed Anthony Davis because he didn't play. He wasn't carded. Wait a second. What happened?
Davis, was he on the Lakers? He got traded, right?
He wasn't on the Lakers that year.
No, he went to a different team. I know that.
When he went to Dallas, he was traded for Doncic.
Yeah, he was traded for Luka.
Yes. Doncic.
Luka
Yes.
must have got picked by somebody.
No, they're in. They're already in.
The Lakers were in.
The Lakers
okay,
are in.
yeah.
Yeah. So Denver took Jimmy
What about
Butler.
Kawhi Leonard?
They're in. He's with the Clippers that year.
Yeah.
Right? They're in one top six. Okay.
Yes. And the Lakers,
Sorry.
I mean, the Denver took Jimmy Butler. Good all-around player. They could use anybody that could play defense. The Lakers took Domantas Sabonis because their centers were like
Was he on
part-time
Sacramento or
centers.
where was he?
Yes. And he led the league in rebounds. Houston took Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know if he was
I was
going to
going to say,
there.
who picked up Curry? Was he left out? There we go.
I thought he would have been the first pick.
And then, Minnesota, they
They didn't
needed
need him
somebody.
though, right? They already
Yeah.
have Anthony Edwards.
Right. And they had, what's the other guy's name?
That guy.
They
have
had two
the
good guards already. They have Mike Conley,
DiVincenzo and Mike
they have so
Conley.
many-
So they, so the last pick for Oklahoma City, they needed anybody. They got Jaren Jackson, which is going to make them
He's a
even
good defensive
more
player.
formidable. Yep, and a rebounder, and he could score. Yeah. So it should be fun. 32 games each.
What game are you using as a game engine?
Hoops.
Okay.
Hoops.
How deep into the project are you?
I
You could
just
do Prime.
started the
You could
first
probably
quarter
mix
of the
and match
first
with
game.
Prime too, right?
What's that, Mike?
You could probably mix and match and play some games with Prime.
I could, because all those players are carded.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
So yeah. Like I said, I used to do it with my hockey project. It was strictly strat hockey back in the day. It was really the only hockey game I knew of. So I'm gonna just try and go throughout the year and see. I could even go back and do a season like say 80, 81, or the other seasons that Hoops has. And they'll draft them, draft one player. My hockey project had nothing. Canadians are losing 5-3. I'm not going to look no more.
What? 5-3 now.
Please.
Did I miss a goal?
Yeah, I think they happened
what's
pretty
happening?
quick.
Yes,
I think it was
Rabbi,
right
that's
after
the score.
we
First
off.
quarter. First quarter. Did I not say 35-35?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Buffalo Sabres game, 5-3.
There's 5-3 there. I know I'm confusing everybody. That was my replay. First game. The Cleveland Cavaliers are playing the Boston Celtics. Cavaliers down. 3 guys had to be benched, including
And it
me.
was 35-35 after the first quarter?
Yeah.
Wow, high scoring.
Yeah, but this era, you know what I mean? It can happen. It can happen,
definitely.
especially when you start draining threes. Scores go sky high. So.
How does Hoops work as far as the three-pointer?
Oh, it's great. So I don't have a card in front of me, but if you you roll certain results, come up with 3-point attempt.
Yeah.
So if it's off the guy, if it says defender on the fast action card, you look at the defender's card. If his says 3-point attempt, you look at his 3-point attempt on his defensive card, which is usually, it depends on their defense. Could be 2 to 5, could be better, could be worse. And the same thing on offense. If it referred to an offensive, they have 2 columns. They have an inside and an outside. And if you pick a card, it'll say point guard's got control. Offense, 2. You got to see what the 10-digit rating is, 10-sided die rating is. It's 1 to 2, he's going to get an inside shot. If its rate falls under the outside, he gets an outside shot. If you roll 3-point attempt, you roll on his 3-point shooting. And if it's good, you look up, see who got the assist. offensive players have the word assist, which is an automatic basket. It could turn into a three-pointer. It's a brilliant game. It's been around a long time now, Mark.
And what is it, like 10-second intervals or?
There's 70 cards per quarter. So it's like
Okay,
about
that's good.
5.8 seconds. So Keith, if it was up to me and I wasn't being fair to anybody, LeBron would be not even in the league. I'd replace him with somebody else. But he's on the Lakers, so. But see, here's a selling point. Rabid Wolverine says, and this is what he's been telling me. He's a non-basketball guy, and he never watched a full game, and he loves hoops. It's so good. It flows unbelievable. You could play a game, and now he's using Action PC manual entry. I'm just using the pen and paper old style way. It's just the way I like to do things. Maybe if I could enter the stats in later on, I'll do that.
How long does it take for
Going
a
back to
game?
Keith's comment,
There's another one.
I think LeBron goes to wherever Bronny goes. If Bronny stays in LA, I think LeBron
Well, then
goes
I hope
back.
he retires too. Please, I can't take either one of them. So Dave has been playing it. Yeah, 200 total shots today's, and that was 85, 86.
It's a lot of shots.
Yep. Yeah. Now, am I right, Dave? That was from the 85, 86. Who answered that? LeBroom. I call him Le Flop. Whatever. Anyway, so everybody, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Even you, Sean. I was ready to throw you out of the room, but you're contributing, so I'll put up with it. If the Canadians blow the series, I'll need a moment of silence for a while, but I'll get through it. Like I said, I still haven't gotten a check from the Canadian franchise, so I'm good. Mike, John, thank you guys so much for being on. I guess it was a hockey show. Maybe we could save the basketball for another time.
Well, I don't mind talking about basketball too. I enjoy basketball.
I know you do. You're very knowledgeable too. Yeah.
I think it's just easier to fall onto the hockey talk because the Canadians are on, and it's close to your heart. So,
and I'm distracted, and I thought so, Dave. 85, 86. But Mike, if you're curious about the hoops game, they sell it in PDF too. I would happily get that for you.
I'll take a
check
look.
it out.
Where's the game?
ASG. You know ASG games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they sell it. They sell both. So. And there it is, John.
I think I saw Bank Shot basketball, which interested me.
Which one?
Bank Shot looked good.
Listen, Bank Shot's a great game. I really like it a lot.
It's the same guy that does is it Payoff Pitch?
Payoff Pitch, yep.
So, and I met him at the
Joe Bryan.
Convention. He's a pretty good guy.
Yep. So, he's a wonderful guy. Joe Bryan's a wonderful guy, and his cards. You could use them to cut steak, and they won't even get stained.
Yeah, he's got really nice aesthetics. His cards,
best in the industry, in my opinion. Now the hoops cards at ASG, I was surprised. I didn't think they were going to be as good as. They're great. They're great. I think I want to round the corners on them, but now I ended up with so many seasons, it might take me forever. Because Bank Shot, let me tell you, you don't round the corners. All my fast action cards are rounded. You don't round the corners on them. You can almost feel like you can get poked. That's how sharp the corners. The cards are fantastic. And hoops, ASGs, they're great. They are.
Have
great.
you ever played replay basketball?
I have. As a matter of fact, I have one board version left. Before we came on to do our pre-chat, I was actually doing something from my, I called the Alpha League. I built teams out of the alphabet. Last names all start with A or B or C. I did it years ago. So now the teams that aren't doing well, so like the Woodbridge team, well, they just signed Wembayana, trying to condense get the teams a little closer. Who else is going on from the current guys? If the teams are doing really well, I'm not putting them on yet. But yeah, so it's all whatever teams I could fill with enough players. There's a team for it. So I know there's
Yeah, I like
A,
fooling around. I like
B.
fooling around with weird ideas.
Oh, it's great. And I named them all after a city in New Jersey, even though I hate New Jersey. Okay,
Like
now
one,
it's out there publicly if anybody tunes in. But
like Stratomatic baseball, I used to take the best defensive players and the best pitching and make one team, and all hitting with no pitching on another team, like just to see what would
yep,
happen.
yep.
And I
I
had
just
a
want to
hitter's
address
park
this.
and a pitcher's park, like one that was home run and was one on like on the pitcher's park. And I
Yeah.
would experiment to see who would win those games.
That's
So
chemistry right there. That's
yeah.
testing different things.
Josh, I play matchup college football, and people have heard me say it 1,000 times. It's my favorite college football game. It's my favorite football game. I was involved in the testing up until a certain point, and I'm not going to get into specifics. So I had bought my own test deck that ST was going to provide to the beta testers. I just didn't want to see him spending that kind of money.
Are you talking about the basketball game that he has?
Matchup basketball.
How is that game?
Well, I stopped testing, and I'm not involved anymore. So I will say this. I know it's a great game, but I'm not playing it. I'm not. I have too much invested in it, and I'm not going to spend the money for a fast action deck just to get rolling again. So I just want to leave it at that. But the
And
game
you
itself,
like the
listen,
college football game, right?
oh my goodness, it's a great game. Great game. I have enough teams to last forever. I'm not even getting any new sets for that because I can't even keep up what I got. I think I got 19 sets of 11 teams each. Do the math.
Well, it's going to take you your whole lifetime just to play
Right.
those teams.
But
And you also have a lot of hoops teams to play.
a little bit. I just, like I said, I don't know how many sets I got now, but they're all in boxes. They're collated, and it's fun stuff. So
When the Canadians are eliminated, you'll have more time to play.
yeah, of course.
I don't think it's the proper time to say that comment.
Yeah. They're not
I
gonna win
apologize.
tonight. That's okay.
It's
like
too
I said,
easy.
they don't.
Low-hanging fruit, my friend.
They don't pay my bills. I just love them. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how I look at it too. Like if I have a favorite team and they lose, it's not like it's affecting me.
Not like my wife left me.
It's not a disaster to me personally. It just is
No.
annoying.
Yeah, I
Really.
just want to see them win. You know, when they
Yeah.
blow games like this, you don't deserve it. You don't
Yeah, I
deserve
mean
it.
you have to look at it that way. They should have been up for this game, completely up.
Yep.
They shouldn't have been flat where they give up 5 goals.
Yep.
Just the
It's
way
like
it
I don't
is.
understand. How do you whip a team?
And I think they have a good coach.
I like Marty St. Louis.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh yeah, I've got to really like him and respect him. So yeah, no, if they lose, they lose.
I think they're in a position like where they can win even next year. Like they have a
Montreal,
very, very good team
I
with
really
a lot
do.
of very young players.
I agree. Our goaltending's young, and you're only going to learn from this. Maybe light a fire on there, but it's not over. It's not over.
And it's
You gotta learn to
and it's
lose
the
before
same with the
you win.
Sabres.
Yeah. But I
Like
would
the
definitely root
Sabres
for the
also
Sabres.
have a learning experience if they lose.
Yep.
Like both these teams are young.
Yep. But that's who I want to see win. One of the Eastern team, my team or the Sabres. And more so because I like the players on Colorado a lot. But they've won one. Vegas has won them. Why not Buffalo? Let them win it. Let those fans have a blast. They've been through hell between football and, hockey forever. So, yeah, good.
If Buffalo wins, imagine how angry fans in Vancouver would be because they just can't catch a break. They've never won a cup. They've been to 3 finals. They've lost them all.
Yep.
They technically should have had the top pick in the draft, and they fell to I forget where, but not first, not second, not third.
No, they dropped hard. I get it. You always feel for them.
Kind of.
Which team are you talking about?
Canucks.
The Canucks, the Vancouver
Oh.
Canucks.
Yep, yep.
Well, the Canucks, the funny part is the Canucks just 2 years ago were a good team, really good team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The organization collapsed. They did all kinds of stupid things.
Well, there was some inner turmoil between some of
JT
the
Miller
players,
caused a lot
guys.
of problems.
I'm not a
Quinn
fan of it.
Hughes wanting to be traded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely going to end up signing with the Wild again, and that'll be good for them.
Well,
That'll be-
he's right at home with the Wild.
Yeah, yeah. I can't see him not signing with them.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd want to play with his brothers though in Jersey? Like that would be.
Well, maybe they'll make the move to get
I was just
Jack
going
Hughes
to
in Minnesota.
say that. I was just
I
going to
think
say
New
that.
Jersey's a
sure.
dying
Yeah.
place. Minnesota is a vibrant place to play hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack Hughes would be very interested in going there,
yep.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. And
I-
Luke Hughes.
I think that's what I was going to say. I don't know. I know I'd rather play for Minnesota than New Jersey.
Because Minnesota is not far from a cup. They just need maybe one or two players, and they could easily win. This year they could have won. They have a very good team.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. Yes, they do. So, and
So
why
you
would
never
you
know
want
what's
to
gonna
stick with the
happen, right?
Devils? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, boys. Thank you so much. This was a great job, great time. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
next time we'll talk basketball more.
You got it. We'll make it happen.
Because
So,
I wouldn't mind talking about James Harden.
no problem. The
Oh,
beard, the beard.
Talk about players I can't stand. He's like right near the top of the list.
I know that's what makes it. That's why I want to discuss him.
Well,
Because it's like he's one of those guys. He's like LeBron. Everybody hates him,
Yeah.
but he's a really good player.
Oh, he's a really good player on the offensive end of the court.
Yeah, he doesn't play defense, but
No,
I'm
God
just saying
no.
he's I know it's a normal thing now, but I can't stand the fact that these guys that get in like into a decent position and then back up 3 steps so they can take a 3-pointer. Like so
Yeah.
annoying when that happens.
load it on a
Like,
foot,
and Harden does that
and they
constantly.
kick back out to the corner for a 3. Yep.
Like you
Yeah.
have the decent 2-pointer, like a pretty easy one. You
Yeah.
decide, I'm going to back up 4 steps.
Yep.
And make it a harder shot. Hope it goes in.
It's crazy, but some of these guys, like when you look at a guy like Wembyana, he's shooting threes. He's
Yeah,
7'4".
that would have never happened 10 years.
I know.
Like
He's
I don't
shooting them
know, I
like
don't know
he's
when did 3 points
third.
when did the 3-pointer become such a big part? Like
Well,
what year did it transition from
It
being
started
something a desperate play to being something that's just is it because the college players got better at it
with
and they were
Golden
drafted?
State. Golden State turned it all around when
Like
Curry
Klay
and
Thompson and Curry and
yes,
those guys.
they made it a weapon, and then they did the numbers on it, and apparently the percentage of making threes and missing threes, you come out to scoring more points. I don't know. I don't
I
mind
kind
it
of goofed
anymore.
around with some stats like that, just using different metrics and stuff because
Thank you,
Yeah, it's
Chris.
like- it's almost
I
like,
nerd out that way.
Thank you,
but-
Chris. That's the word my
it's almost
3
like
months of
Yeah.
high school couldn't think of.
the
And
2-pointer.
yeah,
You know, that's the same thing
taking
in-
3-point shots is more advantageous than
Yeah, they do the same thing in the
the long
NFL.
twos.
Is that they can say, well, the conversion of a convert is now gone to 85%. The 2-point convert has gone to 45%.
Right.
Yeah,
The
And
odds
even
are,
going for it on
or
fourth down.
50%. If it gets to 50%, well, you might as well go for 2 every time.
Right.
yeah,
And they've
Because-
also go for it way more on fourth down.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Where
they do.
coaches
Like I
would
mean,
have been
the
fired.
LA Chargers were doing it constantly. Like when I was watching their games, they'd be 4th and 4.
Yep.
They like in field goal range, and they'd be going for it.
Yep. 2 years ago, and you missed 2 important ones, you'll be in McDonald's serving. Now, it's part of the game,
Yeah.
part of the game. So,
And it's funny
Anyway.
because a lot of the things are pretty basic common sense. But I remember I don't know if it goes way back, but Monday Night Football was the first time when a defensive coach was calling timeouts so they could get the ball back.
I don't remember that.
And the announcer was shocked. He's going, Don Shula is actually calling a timeout when they don't even have the ball. What's going on with that?
I don't even remember that. Wow.
And that was the first time it was ever done, and now it's just done all the time. But at one point, they didn't call timeouts. You very rarely call timeouts when you didn't have the ball. Like,
Oh, it's like
But
hockey
it
now,
makes
pulling the goalie with 4 minutes left in a
yeah,
game.
6 minutes left.
It used
Sometimes.
to be, last minute, 45 seconds, you'd pull the goalie and hope for the best.
yeah.
Now coaches are doing it with 2, 3 minutes on the clock,
The
But
one thing that
I
makes
think
me
that's got a
nuts in
lot to do with how
hockey,
great the athletes are now, because
yeah,
it's hard to get it out of the defensive zone, because these defensemen, they pinch in, but they can keep the puck in somehow. They get to the sideline, the side of the boards, and they keep it from going out.
yeah.
Like that was never done before. Like,
But the zone entry stuff drives me nuts. Like you are right by the opponent's blue line and they're dumping it back. So one of your centers or your best puck carrier, like McKinnon, Suzuki, come flying in to bring the puck in. I still can't wrap my head around that, but they're all doing it. So it must work because they're smarter than I am. That's why
are you
I'm
talking
sitting
about
here talking
versus
about them.
dumping it in? You mean?
Yeah, or just trying to make a pass off the boards, or like you're right there, get it into the zone. Nope, nope. Drop it back and let the guy come in flying in.
Yeah, they do that in. I noticed on a power play now, they get to the blue line and they pass it back, and it's
Yeah,
a guy full speed coming.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
every team does that now. It
yeah.
never was. They never did that before, but
Oh,
now every team does that.
nope,
hmm
nope.
That's
I
just
still
that's
can't
just
wrap
the
my head
evolution
around
of
it.
sport, though, right? We're
Because the
seeing
players are so talented and so
these little
fast.
things in the different sports, and it's what it's become until
Yeah,
the next thing comes along.
yeah. And
Well,
obviously it's working, John, because
Yeah,
they wouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean?
exactly.
But it's working. It's working.
And the
Thank
and
you,
now,
Dave.
analytics apparently show that it does work. So keep doing it
yeah,
until it doesn't, right?
even now I notice that
Thank you, Dave. And I
the
love having these
defensemen
two
get
guys
behind the
on.
net
So
and
we're
stand
gonna get
there for
Mike
like
on more
15
too.
seconds.
Because you saw
Like,
how he's good at just keeps talking. He don't care. He don't listen to me. That's what I love about Mike. He just gets his point across. I'm definitely going to
anyway,
have him on
what I
again.
was saying is, like, one last thing was, I noticed that the defensemen stand behind the net now and wait for like 15 to 20 seconds for the
Yeah.
whole team to make a line change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was never a thing before.
never.
Teams
No.
would go after the guy. You wouldn't be standing there.
And you
Yeah,
remember when Bobby Orr had the puck, he didn't wait for nobody. He just got it across the other team's blue line all by his lonesome.
Yeah, he was incredible.
Oh my goodness, what I wouldn't do. That's why I try to watch some games on YouTube. But to see him play in today's game, people forget, man. People forget. Same thing. I've been watching these clips of Larry Bird. People forget. They don't get it. They don't get it. Unbelievable stuff. So I just want to announce that on the 23rd, next Saturday, we're going to have Grant Fines on discussing his new soccer game, upcoming soccer game, and everything else Grant's been doing. So I really appreciate him putting time aside because that is one busy dude. But Grant's the best. I love him. And we're going to have a good time with that. So John will be back with us. Michael, you're welcome to join us. More the merrier. I don't mind. But I will definitely have Mike back on with us. And I just want to wish you all the best. Thank you guys for sticking it out so long. They say there's powers in numbers, but a little group does all right. It's fun. And while
Yeah.
if it remains fun, I'll keep doing this. And again, a last shout out to those traveling home from the Connecticut. Get home safe. Okay. I wish you all the best. Hope you had a great time. John, Mike, thank you so much again
Thanks.
for hanging out. Go watch
Thank
the
you.
Canadians
Yeah.
and please just root for them.
Okay.
Sean, you're a son of a gun. But thank you for contributing, man. All right. Have a good night,
Thanks.
everybody, and
All
God
right.
bless.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Thank you for watching.